Hello, Leo. How are you doing today? I received a message before I started reading. They need some angelic wisdom, so I'm pulling cards from this angelic wisdom tarot for you. And also chakra messages, like the chakra colors. We're going to check to see like if you have any blockages in your chakras, which actually prevents your desires to come to you. Let's dive into your cup initially, and afterwards we're gonna look into your saucer, and finally we're gonna read your cards. I'm going to leave a link up here if you would like a private reading from me. And also I see someone sitting down here contemplating. This can be someone kind of like the hermit energy. This also reminds me of, there is a painting of Rumi, and like his with his like massive coat jacket covering him, and he has this big hat, probably has a specific name on top of his head, and he's thinking, contemplating, and he has this peaceful vibe to him in that picture. And I see that peaceful vibe is over you on this month. Towards the end of the month, you're going to obtain that kind of like wisdom. The wisdom, maybe even patience, maybe even knowing will come to you that you're going to be okay. Everything's actually going to be working out better than ever, and it's all going to like turn out in a way that serves you best possible way. Okay. And yeah, I see that's calm, the calmness coming forth. There's a couple energy here, one dark, one light, yin yang type of energy. Yin yang can be symbolizing you actually putting your creative ideas into action, making things happen. This can be even like a partnership energy, maybe someone who's lifting you up towards that direction. Okay. Partnership can be romantic, can be a good friend, can be a sibling, maybe even family member, or even a colleague maybe is going to come up with like a supportive way to help you pursue your desires. Okay. By the way, I want to remind you that subscription is free. You can unsubscribe anytime you want. Go ahead and subscribe and join the Beautiful Soul community. It helps the channel a lot, and I truly appreciate it. I see there's a male character here wearing a helmet with a long nose. Long nose can be interpreted in two ways. The first way can be kind of like Eastern European energy, not Eastern European, like in the Russian, because I think they don't really have that kind of like big nose, but Italians are not really Eastern though. However, when you think about that, the Rome actually extends down to Anatolia, down to East. They probably didn't stay in one place for a long time. It can be interpreted in that way if you know like the history. So, but that's the first thing came into my mind. The second thing is the helmet that he's wearing reminds me of the Magneto. That's why I said Eastern, because he's actually Magneto character. When you watch the movies of the X-Men, he is from Germany, and he suffered a lot because of the events that happened in that place. So this can be someone who became like Magneto, who became this, has like this iron shield surrounding him, and he has on top of his head a protective shield which doesn't allow other people to manipulate him. That's the purpose of that helmet that Magneto is wearing. This can be someone in your life that you take maybe as an example, someone you're going to come across. This can be someone a little bit has a thick head as well. At the same time, maybe they do not get affected by other people's thoughts in a positive way, but it can also have negative effects because it can be someone extremely stubborn to change their mind. Earth signs can tend to have this kind of like tendencies, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. And this person is actually putting you in the hermit mode, acceptance mode. And maybe you're feeling like the stubborn personality you're dealing with doesn't have to be specifically from certain country or anything like that, because my mind works in association from like that part, you know, that it jumped to Magneto, now it's jumping to this person, if you know my style. And this person is going to put you in this peaceful mode, maybe acceptance mode, in the surrender mode, which is going to be extremely helpful for you, because I see within the second month there is actually legal paper showing up here. Within the third month, another legal paper showing up here. The third month one has a woman's face on it, which her hair is flowing in the wind, and this can be someone you're going to be extremely helpful. It can be your energy as well. I see there's a couple hugging here, merging into one thing, one person. Maybe this is a soulmate energy coming forward. Doesn't have to be romantic. Finding that perfect balance, perfect partnership. If you're looking for a business partner, and or even can be a soulmate if that's what you're looking for. By the way, don't forget to comment down below what kind of readings you would like to see the most, like financial, romantic, whatever it is. Let me know. And I also see there's a crowd right under this couple. So whatever it is, this union that you're going to actually get, we have the legal paper. Marriage is actually a legal contract. Can be that kind of a thing if that's what you're planning. Can be a financial contract that you're going to be uniting with someone, putting your powers together. Can also be like finding that perfect place for yourself. Okay, perfect spot to make the money and enjoy your life, be creative. Can be this finding that perfect project. Now I'm thinking maybe you're going to be writing a book and you're going to come up with the perfect idea, the concept, story, whatever it is that you're hugging and merging into one with that. And then the women showing up here, this can be a creative energy. Also another thing, if this is like a book, can be an editor guiding you with gently to the right currency, right current, showing up here within the third month. And after that, I don't know if you're planning to enter into massive crowds, but the crowds are showing up for you. This can be like business fair, family environment. I see someone who is actually wearing like one of those VR, virtual reality glasses here. This can be someone in living in their own world. Can also be literally in the sense of the virtual reality experience that you're going to be going into. Okay, I don't know if you can see it here. Let me show you again. There's the mouth, nose, the glasses right there, goggles. And this can be literal, like going ahead and experiencing such thing. Or maybe this is someone living in their own world that locks people outside of themselves. Or this is that what you need to do in order to really connect with that high inspiration. I see here a crescent moon, which indicates a legal accomplishment. And December time, I see there is actually two people sitting across from each other. This can be negotiating terms. Maybe you're going to gain an upper hand in the situation and you're going to be negotiating terms, or this virtual reality experience, or maybe this you're in your own world, you're going to discover something which is going to be something to celebrate for, that you're going to be celebrating with a nice dinner with someone that you love. I see here outside, within the second month, there's a pathway opening here. At the end of it, there's a chunk of money. There's like a little bead or a pearl. You can consider it that way too. Pearls are a means of money, a means of value nowadays. So this can be something that will bring some sort of like a value into your life, and it's coming from a short path. It's not like in a long distance way, but it can be from in somebody's hand. It's not in your hand yet, okay, but it's going to be coming. Let's see what's happening in your plate now. If you have a question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what is coming. There's a chunk of money standing here, just fell it inside your heart space. Your desire is coming, but it has a slow progress. Okay, a slow progress doesn't have to be like years on end. Can be maybe at the end of the fourth month you're going to be receiving, maybe in the beginning as a New Year's gift to you. It's going to be coming. Okay, I see somebody standing here. I don't know if like there's anything romantic happening, but there's someone here. Their heart is like swollen, basically. They just want to talk to you. They want to express something to you. And they're going to be showing up. And I see there's like an unexpected chunk of money fell out of your plate here. So from an unexpected source, okay? Something might be coming into your life. And that can be related to this person. Maybe they have something in their hand that belongs to you. Now I'm feeling like maybe an inheritance that you have that belongs to you, that has been somebody else's hand, and it's going to find its way to you. Okay, Your desire coming really fast, as you can see. After, like I said, it is going to take a while. I see a cup here. Cup indicates an offer. It might take a little bit to offer back and forth, discussing. And then when the decision is made, it's going to flow really fast. Okay, it's going to have like a process, and then it's going to flow really fast. Because sometimes I think something, but I don't say it, and I see it in the comments. You say it's fast, then you said slow, but it's like you're just contradicting. But in my mind, I'm actually like explaining it to myself. But because I see another thing here, I skip it, okay? I see a leaf, a small leaf here. This can be the fall leaves, maybe fall time. You're going to be traveling somewhere outside. Also, like the fall leaves have a little bit like nostalgia. This can be something that is not really very useful for you, that you're going to be leaving behind. It might give you a little bit nostalgia, but eventually it is going to be working out in a better way, okay? Let's see what your card has to reveal. This angel of wisdom, what your angel wants you to know. Yes. Angels, spirits, and guides of Leo, please let us know what Leo's needs to know. Guys, this is a different deck, but this King of Wands, if you have Sagittarius placements, the first month, the same card came from I pulled from a different deck, and that's what came through for them as well. So King of Wands can be a fire sign, like you are, Aries, you are a Sagittarius. And this person can be someone who inspires you, okay? Ambitious, and this is probably you as well. You might have some ambitions. However, when it comes to masculine energy, it suggests that you need to start taking some action. Okay, the action has to be inspired action, not that action actually drains your energy. Okay, inspired action can be even making a vision board about like the things that you're desiring. That's an inspired action. Okay, action doesn't have to be like working for hours on end and not getting anything. Action should be something flowy, in a flowy way. And this is exactly what it says. Communicate your vision. Don't be sensitive to criticism, because everything goes. You want your desire to come to you, so you need to, speak it out loud. Speak it to the universe, because the universe is listening to you, wants to deliver your desires to you. Within the second month, we have Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is not the entrapment, but the illusion of the entrapment. As you can see, the door is open. She can leave anytime. And I feel like that's what's going to be happening when you start to actually write down your visions, put them on the paper, or maybe just start to follow them one day at a time. The door is going to be opening. Wherever that you locked yourself in, your door is going to be unlocking, so you can go through. With the Knight of Swords, can be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius coming to you in the third month, someone who's very well with communication, decisive, focus driven. And also it indicates that you can see it's the fastest horse in the tarot. It indicates that the things are going to be starting to move in a very great speed, okay? And it indicates here, choose intellectual responses. Okay, when it comes to your emotions might be rising up, maybe the situations are triggering you. Those triggers are coming to surface, so you can clear them out, not dwell on them, not defend them, because there is something probably that you need to let go, like I mentioned, in order for you to, like that nostalgia can be that part of you that you have been carrying for a long time. But when you let that go, the things that you're desiring is actually going to be aligning in your life even faster. And finally, within the fourth month, December, Ten of Swords. Usually Ten of Swords is a very dramatic scene. However, in this card, you can see the baggages, luggages are packed up. You're heading outside, wherever that you locked yourself in. It doesn't have to be a physical place. It can be your mind palace. Maybe you're locked in and keeps your mind just keep racing. This is basically telling you you're gonna move on from that. Can be a little bit melodramatic ending here. However, Ten of Swords energy is actually symbolizing that there's no way down. It's the bottom. Like you're gonna start actually starting to rise up. You're gonna start this 2025 in a high energy, super good way. Okay, so I feel like this is like even though it seems negative, it is going to be something positive. And if you're being pushed outside of the door, in the sense of maybe you're working in a place, it's not growing, the people are treating you not nicely, and you're not enjoying what you do, it is probably going to show you this events taking a fast turn is actually, you're going to start maybe looking around other options before this melodramatic thing comes through. It can be like a warning here as well. Let us see. Guys, this is crazy. I pulled this card, Illumination, with Sagittarius as well. I'm going to pull another one for you. And potential. You have a massive potential in front of you. Okay. Illumination is enlightenment. If you have Sagittarius in your chart, go ahead and watch that reading. Because this is like, I cannot make this up. I shuffled in front of you and the same card came through. It seems like that you're going to be actually enlightened in some situation or a circumstance. You're going to have these enlightening messages coming through, and you're going to start to see the potential that you have, or maybe an idea that you have, that high potential this thing has. You're going to be able to see that very clearly, and maybe even like start something beautiful. Okay, create something much better than your current circumstances. So go ahead and look into the positive things. Try to see the potential, and maybe even ask the right questions. Instead of asking, why is it always happening to me? Ask like, okay, how can I turn this around? How can it get better? That's another like life-changing question. How can it get better than that? We have renewal. Definitely, we have the renewal with the red. Red color is your root chakra, where you're actually grounded to the earth, your money center, your survival center. And there's going, the change coming forward is actually going to transform your life in a way that you're going to, if you have been in the survival for a while, the new flowers are blooming and new messages are coming. And you're going to be, if you use your potential in the right direction, it is going to get you in this King of Wands situation. We have the compass. Compass suggests you to follow your inner guidance, your high intuition, and also keep focusing on your true north. Okay, at the end of the day, where do you want to be? Keep your eyes on the prize all the time. That's your compass is showing you that. Do not get distracted by the little nitty-gritty things that does not going to matter 5 years down the line. Okay. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.